Backyard. 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 Backyard.
Good morning, I'm Austin Osnes, and we're at J&L Nutrition at the Backyard in Perham.
And I'm Terry Van Dyke, the veterinarian here that works with J&L Nutrition. Here about 3-4 days a week, and work with Austin and the rest of the crew. And today a product we want to talk about is sitting right behind us here, Hydro-Lac. And Austin, what do you got there?
Well, what I got here, Terry, is a small Gatorade bottle, and what Hydro-Lac is basically Gatorade for humans. That's where it originated, the Hydro-Lac. Do you know any more about Hydro-Lac, Terry? I mean,
Hydro-Lac got started with SciTech. It's a company associated with Formafeed, who J&L buy our minerals and so forth from. And they had a product, Blue Light. And they would give it to fresh cows. It got their minerals up and it got their calcium. And then they added some other ingredients, and that's where Hydro-Lac came from. And it just helps hydrate cattle. It keeps their temperature down. And the key thing, I think, is that it keeps the cells hydrated. And a good way to show that is the beef industry has also started using this product. About 3 days before they're going to ship their cattle, they get them on Hydro-Lac. And what it does, it keeps them hydrated during the trucking and shipping part of the phase. And they actually get 15-20 more pounds of weight gain at the plant because of the fluid that's being retained by the animal.
so just basically reduce the shrink, as they call it.
Right.
Okay.
And you get better meat cuts. And the same thing goes with that dairy cow that we put her on Hydro-Lac. We're keeping her temperature better. We're keeping her better hydrated so she can handle the heat.
And I think a lot of other stuff goes hand in hand, with heat stress. If the cow is starting to teeter off a bit, not even in milk, her breeding is going to suffer, and her comfort's going to go down as well. So I mean, if you're feeding this, everything is going to improve. That's going to make that cow a lot better.
It just helps her handle the stress of the heat a lot better. What some will do, they will keep it in their ration continuously and feeding about 2 ounces of it. And then when it really gets hot, they'll up it to 4 to 6 ounces. And some will listen to the weatherman, and when they know it's going to get hot, about 2 days before they're going to see the heat, they will add Hydro-Lac to their feed ration, about 4 ounces per cow per day.
So basically, if you feed it a couple days before, once the heat comes, that cow has that product in her system. She's reacting to it, and it's working.
Right. You'll find she can handle that heat better. And then also now, when that heat leaves, she's able to bounce back better. Her milk production will come back better. And like you were saying, affects other things like reproduction and keeping their lungs healthy and that type of thing too.
And I'm sure you've heard it from guys, and myself too, and I've talked to different guys about it off the route truck. I say, well, you look at what milk price is, $25, $27. There's little room there to expend for it.
Right. And I say I've seen actual dairies go up in milk production using this during the hot times of the summer. And a lot of them have commented on it too, just like you said in reproduction. Hey, now we're getting more cows pregnant, which is a key thing too in the summertime.
Absolutely.
You bet.
Absolutely.
So it's a good product. Okay, so the Hydro-Lac really is a good product to keep cows on during the heat. I want to stress that. It's a product for summertime when the temperature is really affecting cows. We've actually seen farmers that have water meters. They're seeing 2-3 gallons more of water intake by the cow, which is huge for a cow to be drinking that much water. It helps her keep hydrated, her rumen's working more efficiently, and again, you'll see better performance on the reproduction end also.
Absolutely. And Terry, you know as well as I know, this stuff is available at J&L at the Backyard. You can talk to yourself, Joe, Mike, Terry, Jerry, or Tyler, and myself available too off our route truck that I go around every day. So.
And it's something to keep on hand. They're also doing an experiment right now with fresh cows. After a cow freshens, the first 14 days, they keep her on about 3-4 ounces of it. And for the first 2 weeks of lactation, we've seen improvement there too, as far as stress alleviated on these cows.
Absolutely. So one more thing I'd like to say. June is National Dairy Month. I just want to say thank you to all our current customers, as well as all the dairy farmers in Minnesota and throughout.
Yard. 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 Yard.